Here's Mike Cypress. A block! The Raiders block the punt, and it's out the back of the end zone for a safety. They block it again, and this one will be a touchdown. Nick Miller makes the first guy miss 10, cuts inside 15, 20, 25, 30, gets a block, he may go midfield.
Welcome back to the show. The special teams unit obviously had their best game of the year against the San Diego Chargers. They were flying all over the place, making plays, and a big reason for that was the play of Sam Williams. Sam always brings great energy and seems to be in the middle of big plays. And I go back many years with Sam. I can tell you firsthand, he'll do anything you ask him to do within the community. And recently, he sat down with some kids to talk about the seriousness of taking steroids.
Because there's so much pressure out there, peer pressure, to go down the wrong path. I know that firsthand because I lost my oldest son. He was 19 years old. His name was Efren. He was a football player, and he talked about peer pressure. You are our future, and when we look at you, and with these programs, we see a very bright and very healthy future.
Following the tragedy of his son's death, Frank Marrero created the Efren Anthony Marrero Foundation. His brother, Felix, who serves as the foundation's vice president, flew 3,000 miles so they could both join the Raiders and a similar organization in an effort to reach out to today's youth.
We use his programs to go out through California and throughout the United States to go ahead and teach kids how to work out the correct way, how to eat the right foods, to get that performance enhanced one. They can still be excellent athletes. We just want to show them the right way to do that.
Atlas and Athena are both peer-led programs that are gender-specific. So Atlas is athletes training and learning to avoid steroids, and it's for the male athletes. And Athena is athletes targeting healthy exercise and nutrition alternatives, and it's for the female athletes. Our organization can go out, but when you have the Raiders promoting it, it backs what we're trying to do.
I know the temptation's out there in high school, but I would advise you to stay away from it. Because I noticed a lot of the guys that did take steroids when they were in high school, they peaked out so soon. A lot of them didn't even make it to college, or if they went to college, they were already at their full potential and didn't mature into what they could have become.
There's 7.5 million high school athletes in the United States. So there's a lot of athletes that we think need the program, we know need the program, because there's so many kids who are using and abusing these drugs that need help.
The kind of help that might have saved the life of Efren, who despite being a talented young man who excelled in school and athletics, became a victim of steroids.
I really listened to the things that they were saying because, I know a lot of people who took steroids.
I was in their shoes, and I've gone through a lot of struggles that they have gone through and that they will go through in the future. So I can relate to them and put it in a way that they can relate to.
That's going to really influence all of us. Like, who doesn't like the Raiders in Oakland, of course, So for sure it's going to influence me.
We've been working with the Raiders for now 3 years. Schools are implementing the programs, and we think that it's changing the health and putting really the signature of the Raiders in the National Football League, that they're here to help all students, all young athletes improve. And it's really a mark of the NFL and the Raiders that they're helping everyone.
Thoughts that definitely ring true for a man who felt compelled enough to share a deeply personal story alongside the one team that means the most to him.
Yeah, I've been a Raider fan since I was little, and having the Raiders coming on board, that's really exciting to work with a team. They're about commitment to excellence, and they're living up to that model by bringing these programs to the kids in California.